Kale EC here, and today we're going to be going over my 62 Wii games. I know, real original. We've already done DS, we've already done Switch. We're going to go over Wii. So in this video, I do think as well, I do think the Wii is actually the console I have the most games for. And I'm going to go over like some of the stuff I bought in bundles over the years, some of the stuff I've bought loose from like my local game shops and stuff. So I'm going to go over this, and we're going to start off the stack by going with my newest pickup, Medal of Honor Heroes 2. I had this game for the PSP. Brilliant Medal of Honor game. Kind of wish they'd bring the series back and make it like World War II based game, because the remake, modern versions weren't that great, and then they just stopped making them because they stopped selling as well. Then we have Michael Jackson The Experience. Obviously, who doesn't want to play Just Dance as Michael Jackson? Then we have this game is a copy of Wii Sports that's just come in the case. Obviously, keep it in case. Obviously, make sure it doesn't get lost or damaged, because obviously the cardboard sleeves are not that great. We have the Golden Compass. Of course, we've got the Golden Compass. Very, very interesting film. Then we have Phineas and Ferb in the second dimension. This was based on a TV special of Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb was such a good show back in the day. I used to love watching it. I know they're bringing it back, but really. You have Just Dance, the original OG Just Dance, the one that started the series. Then we have Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, arguably the best Lego game of all time. And ironically, it's the best Lego game of all time. And it is just two games that they've put together, so that's probably why it's the best of all time for a lot of people. Then we have Trauma Center New Blood. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not sure what any of those words mean, except the last one. Then we have Zumba, because obviously, of course, we have Zumba. And a lot of these I bought in a Wii bundle. I had like a whole video talking about like the Wii charity bundle I bought. We have Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows. Not really a fan of Harry Potter, but I kept it because obviously is what it is, and the video did well when I did a short and whatnot on it. So not really a huge fan of Harry Potter. I don't really like turfs. Then we have G-Force. Well, obviously, my sister is obsessed with this because obviously she found out that they made a movie where you have guinea pigs as spies. That's kind of insane, and I got the game for it. Then we have It's Your Birthday. No, it's not. Then we have dogs, because obviously, who doesn't love dogs? Dogs are like the most amazing animal. And to every cat person I've just offended, I am not sorry. Then we have Ferrari Challenge, which is obviously a racing game about Ferraris. Because obviously, who doesn't love Ferraris? Like, you'll see all the YouTubers with Ferraris and Lambos and stuff, and they're all flexing. Then we have Monkey Ball Banana Blitz on the Wii. £8. This was £8 in Game Station back in the day. And if you don't know what Game Station is, you're not British. If you knew what Game Station was back in the day, you're an OG. You know exactly what that was. We have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 08. It's a golf game. Not really a big fan of golf games. Not really a big fan of sports games in general. Because sports games, I just kind of feel like you should just go and play the sport instead of playing the game. Then we have, Mercury Meltdown Revolution. No idea what this is. It was in a Wii bundle I bought. Because a lot of my games for the Wii came from 2 bundles. I bought the Wii bundle from my friend, and I bought a bundle of like games from a charity job lot. So that's probably why you probably look at my Wii section and you'll be like, you got some weird stuff here. Then we have Madagascar Karts. Not sure why they decided to give Madagascar its own Mario Kart competitor, but sure. Then we have Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. I don't get why Lego Harry Potter was sold as 2 parts. Although, to be fair, they did sell Lego Star Wars as 2 parts originally, so that's probably why. And there were like a similar amount of films at the time, so that's probably why. Then we have Iron Man based from Sega on the Wii, based on the original movie, or the original Iron Man movie. I mean, it is what it is. Then we have X-Men Destinies. This was like, I'm pretty sure this was the last game made by Silicon Knights, who are like notorious for making bad games. They made Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. Brilliant game. They then made a lot of crap games after that. Like, Too Human is not insanely bad, but, like, come on. It had such a cool concept, and you kind of ruined it. Then we have We Sing Robbie Williams. As I said in my short, I'm disappointed this was Robbie Williams and not Robin Williams. Because Robin Williams is like my idol. Like, he's like the one guy I wish I could have met before he passed away, because he did so much for so many people. He was such a great talent. He was such an entertaining figure. And he always just wanted to make the world a better place. Like, genuinely, Robin Williams is like the one guy that I think we should all be more like. So, then we have Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles. I believe this is like more of an FPS sort of game, rail shooter sort of thing, than an actual Resident Evil game. Then we have The Croods and Rise of the Guardians combo pack. This was an interesting get. Obviously, some of these things I've just picked up randomly. I've not actually played yet because I just bought them randomly. Then we have Disney Think Fast. Obviously, as I acknowledged in my video on this game, on my little short, I used to work for a Disney website, so that's probably why I wanted this. I mean, I used to work for the Disney website. I don't want to go into detail on why I no longer work for them. But then we've got Toy Story 3, the game on the Wii. I have a Toy Story 3 game on both the Wii and the DS. I don't know why I have it on both. Then we have High School Musical 3 Senior Year Dance, a Just Dance game for High School Musical. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Then we have Boogie Superstar. I bought this in a charity shop for £1 because I was in a charity shop. And I like going to charity shops. Charity shops are like a huge thing for me at the minute. Like, I'm going through a phase where I'm going like every charity shop I see because I know that they're going to have good deals in there. And because I know they have games, they might have games in there, and I like going in them, and I know I'm supporting a charity, I like going in them. And we have Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, because obviously, based on the movie, like, they had a load of Transformers games back in the day, like, loads of them, just because they were having loads of movies. Then we have the Beatles Rock Band. This game is basically worth to start with the guitars, but obviously, I still want it because it's the Beatles. And the Beatles are like, I might sound like old for saying this, I'm 22, I still listen to the Beatles, man, I listen to the Beatles. Like, they made some good songs, especially when they released that Now and Then in 2021. That was a huge thing for me. So we have Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, because Lego Batman 4 is not called that. Then we have Prince of Persia, because we have Prince of Persia. Then we have The Tale of Desperadix. I don't know what that is from, but I know that's probably a notable thing in another country. Then we have Rockstar Games Table Tennis. This was Rockstar Games, like, at the best. During this era of, like, the Xbox 360, PS3, and even the PS2 and Xbox era, Rockstar made so many great games. Rockstar was making games like every few months they had something interesting on the store shelves. Nowadays it takes them 10 years to make again. Then we have U-Draw Studio. I don't actually have a U-Draw tablet, so I can't actually play this. Once again, another game I got in a bundle, which is kind of useless. We have Spider-Man 3. Based on, obviously, Spider-Man 3. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3. Who else would it have been? Yeah, Andrew Garfield didn't get a third Spider-Man. Then we have Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. Because I was doing Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. Then we have... This copy is very beat up, but it's SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab. It's a really beat up copy of that game. But it's a copy of the game, no less. Then we have Wall-E. Wall-E on the Wii, based on the 2008, 2009 Pixar movie. Back when Pixar made great films. Pixar's not made a great film in a while. Then we have Big Beach Sports, so like knockoff Wii Sports. Because we had loads of knockoff Wii Sports in this collection. Then we have this really badly, fixed copy of Cooking Mama on the Wii, because obviously, it's what it is. Then we have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 09 all play, whatever that means. Then we have Samba de Amigo, which is a Sega game. Then we have Super Mario Galaxy. They've just put this on at the time of making this video, they've just put this on the Switch. And you can play it on Switch 2 as well, which is kind of great. I don't have Super Mario Galaxy 2, but if I do buy that bundle, it'll be my third way of playing Super Mario Galaxy. It's like the OG game. And obviously it has the Game Station sticker on, because I miss Game Station, man. I miss Game Station. Like, Game is gone Game is crap now, and there's nothing in Game. And we have, like, no other real stores in the UK for games anymore. Well, we have CEX, but obviously that's what it is. Then we have WarioWare Smooth Moves, which the Wii was, like, the perfect time for WarioWare, to be honest. WarioWare was, like, such a big deal on the Wii because the motion controls had so many great opportunities to use them. Then we have Mario Party 8. That was before the dark age of Mario Party. Then we have Wii Music, obviously. Who doesn't like Wii Music? Then we have Big Brain Academy for the Wii, because obviously they had a few different ones. In the US, I believe that's called a Wii Degree. I'm not entirely sure though, because obviously I don't know too much about US games. Then we have Wii Play. Scott was his favourite game. Then we have Link's Crossbow Training, which is kind of useless for the crossbow. So let me just move that there. And then we have Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, one of the best Wii games ever. Obviously, this game's inverted compared to the GameCube version, but I do kind of wish that they didn't like force motion controls on it, because The game works fine without motion controls, but they kind of just shoehorn them in because it was the Wii. Then we have Wii Fit, which is obviously a game my local CX doesn't even take anymore, which is kind of interesting. Apparently the game's been discontinued or something. Then we have Wii Fit Plus, because obviously this is literally the same game with a few bit extra content. I mean, to be fair, Wii Fit was a weird one. Like, how do you make a sequel to Wii Fit? Like, they made like 4 Wii Fit games, and they kind of did the same thing. Then we have Movie Studios Party by Ubisoft. No idea. It's one in the bundle. The Secret Saturdays. No idea. Like, some of the stuff I just picked up randomly or got in bundles. So CSI. Yeah, CSI is like a game. It's based on a TV show. I know it's based on a TV show. That's all I know. But the fact is that the 16 on the Wii is kind of weird. Then we have Meet the Robinsons, another Disney one. Then we have House of the Dead 1, 2, and 3. This was like the perfect console for these games. Because obviously, think about it. The Wii Point and the Wii Zapper made this just perfect. It ran perfectly on the Wii. And it was great to actually have sort of like Sega had such good support for the Wii, to be fair. Then we have Drawn to Life. This is a huge game as well. Back in the day, but obviously they haven't made a new one in ages. I kind of wish they would. But then the publisher went bankrupt, so I'm not surprised. Then we have Game Party, another Wii knockoff. Then we have Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, based on obviously Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And last game in our stack, we have Ben 10 Protector of Earth. Obviously, great game. Ben 10 was obviously a huge thing back in the day, in the 2000s and stuff. Unfortunately, they've not really done much with him since, you know, it's kind of hard to appeal to a new audience with him because they just keep rebooting him and trying different things, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's my 63 or 62 game Wii collection. Obviously, what do you guys think? Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Am I missing any gems that you think I am missing? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to me, you should subscribe and like and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, let me know if you've played any of these games. Let me know if there's any games you want me to add to my collection. And I will look into it. I've been EC and I'm signing out. Peace.